Hi, so I just wanted to check in real quick and just kind of give you an update on my experience observing Ramadan in my own small way. So it's been, I think, a little over a week now, and I've learned some things for sure. I kind of just the physical side of it is, noticing a very deep level of exhaustion during the day, and then having to remember to eat enough food at night because I'm usually not hungry, especially in the morning, and to stay hydrated. So those are like the challenges for me. I usually don't crave food or water until around the last 2 hours, and then I start to feel really lightheaded and everything. So kind of monitoring my health and the food that I bring in, it makes me much more mindful of what I eat and how it can power me through and how it can nurture my body while I go through the fasting during the day. Kind of maybe the spiritual side of it is this inner detox. Like, I feel like my emotions have become a little more raw and exposed, but also like they're coming out in a healthy way. Like it's an outlet for them. Like when you clean your house and you push all the dirt out, it kind of makes a mess for a while, and it doesn't look that great while you're in the middle of cleaning, but afterwards you have like this beautiful sparkly house. So I feel like I'm doing a little bit of house cleaning. All this dirt's coming up and all these heavier feelings, and they're a little more intense than maybe normal, which is hard. It's really hard. So just handling them, but also giving myself the grace and just kind of acceptance that to let them come and go, and that to more or less expect that this is what happens with fasting. Your body detoxes, but also your mental, emotional connection starts to detox. All those things that you kind of just absorb throughout the day or throughout your life, whether it be disappointments or heartache or toxic environments you've put up with or deep-seated fears, they just kind of like absorb into you during the day when you don't have a chance to handle them or don't have a chance to address them. And so when you do give yourself those moments, they tend to start to release. And I think this is a healthy way of getting through a lot of just kind of a lot of, I guess, baggage, what you call, or just heavier feelings, so that I can not only feel lighter physically, but lighter spiritually. So it's helped me kind of focus on other things besides food, obviously. Like considering my journey, like I'm finally starting to look up a little bit to what I want ahead of this, and that's been hard. It's been hard to look past even a day for me for a long time. So kind of making these tentative, maybe abstract ideas and starting to see myself in a bit of a different light. And I think it's just this tiny little baby step. It's only been a week, and I know this isn't the full experience that my dear Muslim friends go through. I think what they do is far more intense and far more beneficial and beautiful. So this is just, my little way of tapping into that. And again, I just want to portray a great amount of respect for my religious friends, and I hope that what I'm doing is okay, that it's just out of respect and admiration, and out of a sense that, things like this is where humanity's got it right. We're on the right track when we realize we need to reset ourselves every once in a while, when we realize we need to give up some of the things that our physical bodies crave, so that we can consider what our spiritual bodies are craving. We can hear that voice deeper inside, and we can only really reach that through sacrifice or through denying ourselves certain things, comforts, right? I think I mentioned how discomfort is not great, but that's where we figure out who we are, and that's where the life's most important lessons are. And some of the most beautiful things happen when we're at our most miserable selves, miserable places, and just kind of lying in a ditch looking up at the sky, we start to realize, like, it's really pretty up there, you know? When we're going about our day just normal, a lot of people don't even look up. They just kind of watch their feet or look around. And so it's just kind of like, basically, when we get knocked down, we look up at the sky finally, I think, anyway. And the universe kind of forces that on us when we're just not paying attention. We're not hearing the messages. We're not seeing the signs. We're not being intuitive or in touch with our own hearts. And so this is an important process, I believe. So I will check in again, and I look forward to this, completing this journey. It's so far been a unique experience and very rich. I hope you all have a good evening. Love you all.